John asked me to talk a little bit about our experience with MicroChurch and some of the things that, we're excited about. I think one of the main reasons we picked Belmont among the plethora of churches available in this city is that you guys were trying some new stuff and looking at ways you can reach people other than the traditional church model, which is really exciting to me. Like you said, Kim and I have had the opportunity to be a part of a community in a house where we met together and encouraged one another and challenged one another. And one of the things in that passage that really stuck out to me was it's enough for the disciple to be like his teacher. And I think about being like a teacher. And to be like someone, you have to see that person. You have to see them interact. Like in that passage, it was interact with a lot of difficulty and hardship. But to be like someone, you have to see how they react to different situations. And I'm excited about being in homes with other people that are following Jesus and learning, seeing how they interact, seeing how they react when their children act up, seeing how they react when they have a rough week at work. Seeing how they live out their faith at work. And a lot of those things that you get to do in that smaller setting that's interactive that is difficult to do in a bigger setting that's a more formal service. So I'm really excited about that. Another thing I'm really excited about with MicroChurch is the opportunity to hear from people with a variety of gifts. The people that come up here are typically gifted in teaching, maybe one or two other gifts, but there are a lot of other gifts in this body that we don't get to hear from as much. And so I'm really excited about getting to hear from people. Some of the neatest experiences for me have been being in that smaller setting with people that are new to the faith or have grown up outside the church. I grew up in the church, and so all the church stuff is normal to me, but seeing how people outside the church view a lot of the weird things we do. And we don't realize they're weird if we've grown up in the church because it's just the way life's been our whole life. But seeing the perspective of an outsider or someone that's come from the outside and how they see some of the things we do, it's like, that is really weird. And I think about the wise as serpents verse in that passage. We could learn from these people, and in a microchurch setting where those people get an opportunity to talk and speak, I think it's really exciting that we'll get to learn from everyone in the church, and everyone will contribute in that smaller setting. So I'm really excited about where we're headed.